Here's something I do to help me find answers in astrology for things I see happening externally. I ask, how could there be a correlation between these two things? Because is like a yes or no question. Really, you can only answer yes or no to that question. But how prompts curiosity, and it really gets the wheels of my brain turning of like, okay, where could I find this? Like, how could I correlate the two using astrology? First, personal opinion, I don't think this time around we're going to see a woman president. At least it's not going to be Kamala. A lot of shit is going to go down in the next couple weeks and couple months. That is really going to change the trajectory of everything in the US. And Kamala isn't even the nominee yet, so we don't even know if she's going to be on the ballot. We won't know for like 3 more weeks when it actually gets voted. Because that's how democracy works. We get to vote to pick these people that are on the ballot. Hopefully, they're not just chosen. That's a different conversation. But anyways, the day that Mexico elected their first female president, the sun was on Venus. That was when we had our Venus Cazimi. And the sun and Venus were making a harmonious aspect to the South Node in Libra, which when I think feminine energy, I think Taurus and Libra. Aries is masculine energy. Like, it is also the energy of leadership. Not only that, but Mercury and Jupiter were in a harmonious aspect to Pluto and Aquarius, which to me, Pluto and Aquarius is all about making those innovations to power dynamics and structures already at play, and asking the question, what is really needed to initiate the change that we want to see in our world? In a lot of instances, that revolves around putting women in positions of power. This Venus Cazimi was also in a harmonious aspect to the North Node in Aries, so moving in a new direction of leadership as a collective, and releasing old values and paradigms that are outdated, South Node in Libra, especially around femininity. Now, what's happening with Venus and the South Node in Libra at the time of the US's election is that Venus will be exactly opposite Jupiter and Gemini. So there will be a tug of war between these two energies. Mercury will also be in Sag, which is just not a great place for Mercury to be. Like, Mercury is uncomfy in Sag. And Pluto will be in Capricorn. For the last time any of us alive will see, thank God. But this could bring about a little bit of falling back into that old, outdated paradigm and system, structure, and government that's crumbling in order for the cycle to fully end and be completed, so that we rise up as a collective and realize, oh yeah, okay, we need to change, and this is how we're going to do it. Like, we can't have this repeat itself again. Like, what the actual... And it will be opposite Mars and Cancer, which is emotional aggression. The transits of this election looks scary. That's going to be the general climate leading up to election day. On election day, Mars will be in Leo, but it will still kind of be opposite Pluto. And Mars and Leo will be in a challenging aspect to the asteroid Juno, which is notoriously known for being the protector of women. The moon will be in a challenging aspect to the nodes. Again, people will be really in their feels on this day. Venus will be in a challenging aspect to Neptune. There's going to be like deceit, illusion, things just not feeling clear. But if we look at the election for 2028, it does look good for a woman president. Chiron and Saturn will be in Taurus, healing of the feminine. Venus rules Taurus. Venus will be in Libra on Juno and on Jupiter. Another feminine sign, Virgo, will have Mars there in a challenging aspect to Uranus, the planet of chaos and change. This could be the energy of like, oh, no one thought this female candidate was going to win, but they do. Mercury and Scorpio, another feminine sign, will also be in a challenging aspect to Pluto and Aquarius, prompting for the people to stand up and choose for change. 2028 looks a little more promising for that as far as the US is concerned. But who knows? Time will tell.